So Richard, in terms of our members who produce real estate products and buildings, discuss how the changes that are outlined in your survey can be interpreted by them.
Absolutely, Margarita. For members of NAIOP, we should all be aware of virtual work. And virtual work is not going to trump the physical workplace. I think there's a lot of concern about mobility and flexibility and working anytime, anywhere as a threat to physical space. But we all know that collaboration, human interaction, getting together to get the job done oftentimes is what it comes down to. And it's all part of our construct as human beings. And it's all part of our nature. So I think the first thing is to remain confident about the product you're selling and about your ability to deliver it. But in the sense of the delivery of that product, it's going to change. It's going to be a collaborative work setting, but it shouldn't be overbuilt toward collaboration. It also has to account for privacy and the ability to concentrate on your work. Sooner or later, if you're at work, you have to withdraw somewhere and go heads down to focus on something. And so you have focus space and you have collaborative space. And I think NAIOP members should also keep in mind, regardless of the square footage we're talking about here and location, that there are two other kinds of space that blend with those. And those are collaborative and focus, as I said, but learning and social space is also very important. So I think there's a trend right now that we all should kind of be wary of, and that is the tendency to overreact to collaboration in open work environments, and the ability to balance those types of space and not overbuild the collaborative side, which is still extremely important. But I think the best thing we all can keep in mind for the future of work is the ideal situation encourages employee engagement. And our job is to enable that type of engagement and to enable the employee to be more productive. So in the long run, when we factor in people, technology in place, and we do that in the sequence that I just gave you, PTP, people, technology in place, you're bound to have a better outcome if you have a workplace transformation or some kind of a major cultural shift where you're going to shuffle the way people are working, and you might combine mobility with the physical work environment. In the end, we all have an opportunity to be more sustainable, and we also might bear in mind, with not as much new construction going on, the opportunity to work with our existing building stock. And I think that's an industry segment in itself that will become more clearly defined in the future.
Richard, as usual, very, very insightful. It was wonderful to see you, and thank you for spending some time with us today.
What a pleasure, and thanks for the opportunity.